Hey guys, Clint here. This is a interesting situation here. At a parking lot, right? And then there's a car to my right that's about maybe 5 or 6 parking lots, and the person in that car is probably waiting for somebody, and then they're like looking at me like, what is this guy doing? Talking to himself. So anyway, so what I'll do is, so that she won't think I'm crazy, what I'll do is I'll read the next lesson in my daughter's book, and what I'll do is I'll drive a little bit while I'm talking about it, so at least this person can not think I'm crazy. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, and hope you had a great weekend. So let's move on with lesson number 14, right, from my daughter's book, 19 Life Lessons. And what I'll do is, with my daughter's permission, I'm gonna see if she would like to make this into an ebook, so at least it can be purchased, right? So lesson number 14. Oh, and I would probably shorten it a little bit too, because 19 life lessons, a lot of it is very similar. So maybe we'll cut it down to half or something. But she's the boss, it's her book, it's her idea, so that's her call. I'm just the guy who taught her the lessons, right? Who am I? But anyway, lesson number 14 reads, your thoughts create your world. If you think life is hard, then life is going to be hard. If you think life is easy, it will be easy. Your brain controls everything. Whatever you think about the most is what you're going to experience. So, let's talk about that. I am going to drive now, but it looks like this girl is also about to drive, so maybe I don't need to drive. Maybe I can just stay here. It's safer. And actually, yeah, it looks like she is. So I'll just stay here. Sorry about that. So anyway, so the lesson, right? Whatever you think about is what's going to manifest in your world. Whatever you expect, if you think life is going to be hard, it is going to be hard. And vice versa. If you think it's going to be easy, of course it's going to be easy, right? So, yeah, I guess she finally decided to go in. There you go. All right. So, and that's very true, and it's very similar to the other lessons where your brain, your mind controls everything. Your thoughts create your world. Whatever's here the most, whatever you think about the most while you're conscious, subconscious, is what's going to be created all around you, right? And so I choose this, and again, this is my style of living. I hope you try it, but I'm not gonna force anybody to live the way I do. But I'm just used to it now. I always expect the best, and it doesn't mean that I don't prepare. I prepare for whatever I need to do, so I can do my best. But at the same time, I feel great training for something or preparing for something. I feel great because I'm expecting great results. And even if it doesn't work out 100% the way I visioned it, I'm still happy because it's always close to whatever I pictured. And even if it's not, I'm so used to finding the silver lining in everything, that it's okay. So I'd rather be that person than be the opposite person who says, you know what, I'm gonna expect the worst thing possible, so that when the worst doesn't happen, at least I can say, oh, at least, the worst thing didn't occur, it wasn't as bad as I thought, and I guess there's a silver lining to thinking that way, but the feeling that, the stress, the anxiety of expecting the worst, I don't want to carry that, for hours, several hours during the day, or even weeks. Why would you do that to yourself? I don't know, that's just not my style. All right, so I encourage my family members, my children, my relatives, my brothers, I encourage everyone around me to expect the best. You know, and I'm not very, you know, I'm a very laid back person. So whenever I, you know, suggest these things, I do it I'm very subtle when it comes to my suggestions. It depends on how comfortable I am with the person, you know, but I don't like to force people to do things. It's just not right, because all of us are different. You know, what makes you happy might not be the same thing that makes other people happy. So yeah, so I encourage everyone, and I encourage you to just try it. Try it for a day, try it for a week. You know, expect the best. You know, think that it's gonna be easy. You know, just change the way you think and pay attention to how you feel. Pay attention to what actually manifests, what actually happens. And hopefully you'll make some adjustments and think more positively. All right, but if you're already positive, then congratulations. You know, I'm sure you're enjoying life. But yeah, that's the lesson for today. You know, expect great things. All right. So if you have any questions about, you know, the life lessons that we talk about here, that I talk about here, feel free to reach out to me. I'll do my best to help you, because your happiness is my happiness and your success is my success. All right. And if you have any questions about Empower Network, let me know. With Empower Network, the blogging platform is great, but to me the most important part was learning the different lessons and being inspired. That's, to me, that's the biggest with Empower Network. I was really inspired. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know, and we'll figure it out to see if Empower Network is right for you. All right, and even if it's not, we'll figure out, you know, what you need to do, what your path is, right? What makes you happy. All right, so I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great one, and love you guys.